You overslept, Sam. Get up.
I did not oversleep. I've been reading.
I don't pay you to read.
Technically, you don't pay me to open either, which I know I've spoiled you with lately since I've been here, but that was mostly to just cover the fact that I've been staying here. Now that you know...
You've lost your incentive. I get it. A heads up next time would be nice.
Or you could, start paying me to open.
One thing at a time. Right now, just get the coffee started while I grab the overnights.
Aye aye, boss. I did want to tell you, though. I want to take you up on your offer.
Oh?
If you say that there's more to this energy magic than just taking, then I want to see that. I would like you to give me those lessons.
About damn time. Don't touch that coffee pot. Change of plans. Let's start now.
Now? But who's going to run the store?
No one.
I'm sorry, you're closing the store to teach me right now? This isn't something we can do while we work?
Are you going to keep looking a gift horse in the mouth, or are we going to go?
Are you seriously not telling me where we're going?
Hey, I gave you a day off. Isn't that enough?
Not for as long as we've been on the road. Part of me hasn't ruled out that you're taking me to the middle of a field to kill me.
If I wanted to kill you, I'd do it in the comfort of my own home.
Hardy har har. The joke will be on you when I drop my location to Aunt Roz. She will be livid we went this far without telling her.
Maybe we are teaching her that she doesn't need to know where you are every moment of your life.
Oh, but you do?
I didn't say that either. But you leaving this summer put things in perspective. Besides, I would know when something happens to you.
Did you put a tracker spell on me?
Nope.
But you did something.
First energy lesson. When you open yourself up to someone who has our abilities, it's never a clean touch. That's part of the price for being able to do what we do. Think about the boy you accidentally swallowed down. Close your eyes and think of him.
He's making another one of his videos.
Very good. If someone you've touched knows how to use shields, it won't be as clear. But you will still get a sense of where they are and how they are.
Like if I were to check on you?
You won't make it through my shields. But if I happen to feel you trying, I might let you in.
Wait, you can feel me doing it?
Those of us who also have the power can. That and some very strong psychics and clairvoyants can sense it. But I haven't met that many.
Okay, so that's how you can check on me?
Yep.
Okay, so if I reached out to Aunt Roz or any of my friends or the sisters, I could check in on them?
Yes, that would be good practice. Goddess knows I don't need you knocking on my shields randomly.
Okay, noted. What next?
That, my dear, has to wait until we arrive to where we are going.
Is it much further?
Probably about another hour or so.
Then I'm napping. Wake me up when we get there.
This kid. She's not a kid anymore. Honestly, she wasn't even a kid when I met her. She was a young woman, but she was my student, so naturally I felt protective of her. And still am, to some extent, but once she proves to me that she has mastered her energy magic, there's very little that I'll worry about with her anymore. I'm slowly learning that I can have loved ones, but if I help them learn to be strong on their own, then I can trust them to handle themselves. Roz I trust to take care of herself. So why not Sam at some point? At least that is my hope. Wake up, bum. We're here.
About time. Now let's see. Are we in Little Rock? Is this a concert hall?
This is the 15th annual Cancer Sucks charity concert. They start midday and go until midnight. I was going to come up after work by myself, but you gave me an excuse to come sooner. All proceeds go to St. Jude.
Well, at least it's for a good cause. Who are the bands?
Mostly local bands from the tri-state area. It's a mix of country and rock.
Country? I may have to vomit during those sets.
Well, from the sounds of it, we can at least start on a good note. Come on. We make our way to the front of the Rev Room. It was one of my favorite music venues in Arkansas. Roz, Rachel, and I would come down here just to get out of Mountainburg. Fort Smith only had concerts that teens could go to when bands came to the fair. There wasn't a lot of live entertainment available outside of bars, unless we knew some guys who played, which we of course did. One of those bands even made it to tour locally to the venues, Rev Room being one of them. But whenever we could afford it, we came to a proper concert. The music blares as we walk through the doors. Even during the day, the place is dark. The glow of the stage is dimmed by the narrow walkway blocking our view. What we can see is a tall but skinny desk with a green light high in the corner over it. A woman who is near my age smiles and greets us. I pay for the tickets, and we turn left out of the walled walkway and further into the massive room. Technically, the Rev Room was also a bar, but they did family-friendly events like this, and the bar wouldn't be opened until later. The bar was on the same level we came in on, but the stage was a level down. As we approached, we could see the whole stage and open floor in front of it. I chuckled to myself, remembering the first time I jumped into a mosh pit down there. I was lucky I only came out with a busted lip and nothing else. I point to the wall with the poster advertising the event with the full list of bands and their scheduled times to perform. But I smile because I know exactly who's on stage right now. They must have more than one slot for today. I didn't think they were playing until later tonight. Once Sam's done looking at the schedule, I move to the black guardrail at the end of this level, protecting people from falling below. The stairs were on either side.
This band is called Die Today. Are we gonna go down?
I lean in close to Sam so we don't lose our voices screaming at each other. Not yet. Look at the crowd below and reach out with your energy power. I watch as she attempts this, her eyebrows furrow from the effort.
I can't. Why can't I do the whole group? Am I not strong enough yet?
This time, try to focus on one person first. Then you'll find the thread of energy that will open you to the rest of the group.
What does it look like or feel like? How will I know?
Stop asking questions and figure that out. Again, I watch her, but this time it clicks. The realization comes quickly, and she smiles.
God, they're so bright. It's like they're all one energy right now. For me, they all glow white, but like with the sparkle of colors of their own energies.
That's because they are more than just themselves right now. You probably know the feeling from going to past concerts, but just couldn't put it in so many words, or even realize how close it really is. That feeling of being part of something bigger than yourself, either through the music or through the camaraderie of other fans, or both. It's always been one of the cool things about music. It can bring people together in more ways than one. Knowing that, would you take a drink?
Is this energy all of their energies combined into one? That just feels like I'm sipping a little from everyone, which sounds like not a big deal, but I'm still doing it without their knowledge.
You misunderstand. Look again at that energy. Think of it as raised energy in a circle of power. This energy is meant to be shared. For us to not be on our phones, to not be fighting, not be worrying about what's outside this moment. The energy of this room invites you to be present here. So really, the question is not, would you drink? The question is, how dare you not partake? Like I said, you can go down there and join them, and take in the energy the same way you have at concerts you've attended. Or you can practice taking in such a bounty from afar. Either way, you do not harm these people, nor do you take anything that they're not giving. Take one drink as you are meant to. Just choose how to do it. Even in the dim light, I can see Sam is a bit unsure, but I don't wait for her to decide. I take it in. I open myself up to that beautiful glow and drink it down. A warmth overtakes me, its pulse the beat of the music invading every inch of the room. I close my eyes and let it consume me, swallow me in its power. Sam doesn't move, and actually does as I ask. I feel her reach out again and take a sip. I knew I wouldn't need to caution her not to take too much. She closes her eyes and focuses on it, and from the smile on her face, I assume she's letting herself enjoy it. I pull a quartz crystal from my bag. I hold it up in front of Sam so it's the first thing she sees when she opens her eyes again. Quartz is great for storing positive energy and amplifying your magic. So if you were to take that drink, but not keep it for yourself, you can put it in here. I trust you remember how to focus your energy into objects. Same principle. She takes the quartz, and I grab my second one from my bag. I take another drink, a bit deeper this time, feeling the energy rush over me again, but also send some of it into the quartz in my hand. The quartz glimmers in the moving lights of the stage. It's not bright enough to glow and make a scene, but if someone looks close enough, they can see the energy moving inside the crystal. Sam doesn't take another drink. She pushes the energy of her first drink into the crystal. This part I figured would go smoothly for her, since we had been practicing sharing and channeling power as a coven. Good job. Now that you've tried it, are you ready to go join them?
Hell yeah.
We walk down the concrete stairs to join the crowd in front of the stage. Jade Today continues their set. Sam gets into it, hooting and hollering and jumping up and down. I stick to my swaying and very subtle headbanging. But finally, the band plays their last song and says their goodbyes.
Thank you, Little Rock. Y'all have been so great. There will be a quick break before the next band comes up on stage, so please make sure to go visit our merch table. And remember that today all proceeds go to St. Jude's.
Okay, for a local band, they were good.
Come on, let's meet them at the merch table.
Oh really? Are you secretly a groupie?
Brennan wishes. Come on. We make our way to the corner of the room, away from the stage over by the stairs. There's one long merch table set up for the multiple bands. Each has a banner or handwritten sign in front of their section of the table, so you could tell them apart. Jade Today is at the end, tucked deepest in the corner. Good. There's a bit of a line, but Sam isn't put off. She glances up and down at all the different merch, not just from Jade Today's table, but all of them.
Jade, look, they have quartz bracelets over there. And look at that crow t-shirt. I might buy that.
I ignore her and focus on Brennan, willing him to look at me. I prod a bit with my energy until he feels like someone's watching him and can't help but look. He finally does, and once he sees me, he smiles and waves me forward. I nudge Sam by the arm and cut the line. Brennan makes his way around the table to hug me.
Jade, good to see you.
You too, Brennan.
Gotta make it up more than one show a year, girl.
I can't help it. You're touring bigger circles now. I can't go too far from the store.
Still running your mom's bookstore, huh? When you gonna get out from behind those dusty books and out into the world?
Plenty of the world finds its way to me just fine. This is Roz's niece, Sam. Brennan holds his hand out to Sam. She takes it and shakes it.
How you doing, Sam? Wow, Roz's niece. God, we're old.
Nice to meet you too. Loved your set.
Thank you. Is this the first time you've heard us?
It was. Jade didn't even tell me we were coming, just told me to get in the car.
And you listened. You didn't tell her no. That is my kind of spirit. And when do you like her, Jade?
Who says I like her?
Well, I appreciate you coming out and helping us support a great cause.
I came for you, Brennan. I've got your gift. I show him the quartz in my hand.
Jade, you are too kind.
You know what she can do?
Know what she can do. More like know what she did. This woman saved my life. We've been touring for over a decade, usually the smaller circuits, but we do have loyal fans, and by God, I live for them. I lived from show to show, and I felt like life was a blur of numbness in between. Then COVID hit and completely screwed up that way of living. I got real low really fast.
He holds the quartz up between him and Sam.
But Jade had a way to give me that love in life even when I was at my lowest. Not just any love in life, the exact love in life that had been my music and my motivation for years. This is like my genie in a bottle, except I never run out of wishes, and the wish is always the same.
You run out eventually, hence this new one.
I've kept every stone and crystal you've given me, Jade.
That is news to me. I told you could just throw them anywhere outside.
I did, but in a very special place. I'll have to send you a picture of my collection sometime.
Sam politely smiles at Brennan and his story, but her eyes are more thoughtful. She's taking all of this in, hopefully considering that taking is just a part of giving, and that we can give to someone who needs it more than the person we took it from. At least, that's what I hope she's realizing. I guess it's still up to her whether or not it's worth doing.
You gonna stick around for our second set?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Jade. You were willing to close the store to come here early. We might as well stay for the whole thing.
Sure, come hang out with us behind the table. Say hi to the rest of the band, and hey, guess what? Tony's got a new band. And
Brennan begins to catch me up on what I've missed since the last time I saw him. Sam pipes in when she can for follow-up questions. I can't blame her. Brennan, when he is up, has always been a free spirit. He had stories to tell even as a teenager. Roz and I got into mischief, most of it with him and his crew. But without us, he got into even more trouble. Not hurting anyone, but mostly going to places he was told to stay out and doing things people told him he couldn't do. He's the embodiment of the old "hold my beer" statement, and he is more than willing to share the tale with you. Not to boast, but even just the memory stirs up those feelings of that moment, feelings he never wants to let go of. Just like that moment on stage with the crowd's energy pointed at him, their time, their adoration, their longing to be part of something outside of the norm. He drinks it all down the best he can and holds on to it as long as he can. So we sit, we talk. Well, he and Sam talk. I mostly listen. I even help with the merch sales for a bit so they can grab a bite. I tell Sam to go with them and bring me something back. I know listening to Brennan is good for her. Once they get back and finish eating, it's time for their second set. He grabs his gear and gets ready to head to the stage.
Are you staying through our set?
Is it the exact same as before?
Does it matter? Their music is awesome.
Oh, thanks, Sam.
We will stay for a bit, but can't hang after. We've got to get back.
Well, let me tell you goodbye now, then. Sam, you can follow us on our socials and feel free to reach out anytime. I'll probably be back up around Mountainburg for spring break and could show you some chords on the guitar.
That would be awesome. Thanks.
Brennan grabs Sam in a half hug with one arm, but uses his free hand to point at her.
Don't let this one get away, Jade. She's a good egg.
He releases her and then hugs me.
Thanks again, Jade.
Anytime, Bren. We stay for a few songs, but then I talk Sam into leaving. The city lights glow in the blue of the night as we walk to our car.
I didn't want to ask in front of Brennan, but how did you know? How did you know he needed help? Were you two close friends back then?
Rachel told me. You know how quickly word can travel in a small town.
Okay, but if we weren't already on lockdown, then where did you get the energy from? They weren't touring. And he said you told him it was the exact same energy that he'd been experiencing while touring. But how would you have energy from a concert of his? Or did you tell a white lie?
I was at his last concert before shutdown.
And you just happened to take a crystal with you to do that with?
Back then, I never left home without a crystal or a stone to store energy.
You don't do that anymore?
I don't go places anymore.
We should work on that. Surprised it took her this long to text me. Looks like I need to call Aunt Roz when we get home. So did I pass the first lesson?
Depends. What did you learn?
I learned how to read a crowd, how to drink from a crowd, and how to store that energy to give to someone later. I'm still not sure how I feel about taking in general, even if it's for a good reason. But in this situation, I agree with you. We weren't hurting anyone. We were drinking down what was being offered.
Then yes, you passed the first lesson.
I can only assume it gets harder from here.
Oh, so much harder. I will keep pushing not only your abilities, but where you stand on this.
And I will keep bending. But there are places where, no matter what, I will not break.
Challenge accepted.
Can't wait to see what you come up with.
This episode was written by Ashley McAnelly, featuring the voice talents of Abbey Konzen, Kit Paterson, and Nichole Goodnight. Theme music by The Arsonist. Produced by Scott Thomas. Don't forget to check us out on Patreon for exclusive bonus content, early access, and merch discounts. Thanks for listening.